Dear friends, today we will understand what is an extended bank reconciliation for money exchange companies in UAE. Now, in money exchange, we will have the books should be having three ledgers. The ledgers, namely, will be your bank transit account, your bank ledger, your bank unclaimed fund account. Now, in bank transit account, when the money exchange receive the money from the customer, this money is parked in bank transit account. In the bank ledger, when the money is processed, the amount is moved to this account. And for the unclaimed fund, when the amount is being received back from the bank and we have not paid to the customer, it is lying in the bank unclaimed fund. These all three ledgers are supposed to be reconciled in the one bank statement which they will receive from the bank. So in this case, you will have one bank statement from the bank against which you will have three ledgers to reconcile. I have prepared a utility in Python which will reconcile three above mentioned ledgers with one bank statement and provide you the reconciliation, which will show you the transaction, which transaction the transaction is lying in transit account, bank ledger, and unclaimed fund. If you do it in manually, or if you try to do it using the Excel also, you will have to reconcile. If you want to be particular on the total transactions of one bank, then I think so you will have to reconcile three times. That is, one bank reconciliations will be reconciled three times. Let's say if you have 20 banks, multiply by 3, so 60 reconciliations flow should be done. So then only you will be able to make one bank reconciliation where you will be able to trace out the transactions, the transaction of the customer, whether it is lying in transit, or it is lying in unclaimed, or it is lying in the ledgers. Where I have created a utility where I don't have to have three reconciliations. I will have to have only one reconciliation. Now in this case, if you see, in June, in May, we'll start with the May, where I have three accounts: transit account, bank account, and the unclaimed fund account. And in this, I'll say that okay, in this 7,000, the person is created. We have received the money from the customer, but we have not processed it. Okay, and there is 9,000 C003 where the bank has returned the money, but we have not paid to the customer. So let's see how it works. In this case also, in May, I have bank account, I have cash book. This is the previous month reconciliation. This is transit account, and this is unclaimed fund. Now first we start with May, where in the bank book, I will say I will import my bank book, cash book. I'll import my cash book, transit. I'll put it as a transit account, unclaimed. I'll put it as an unclaimed, and reconciliations. I'll put it as last month reclaim. I'll process it and I'll save it, and I'll save it in the May reconciliation. Now when I look at my May reconciliation, it is 614. Now it is just created now. So now let's say, now this is the reconciliation which I am having it. Okay, so now when we see it, bank statement, closing balance, okay, that will be 25,000. And the main thing is closing balance of unset ledger, unclaimed, and cash. And I total this it gives me 9,000. Now let's see whether this 9,000 matches with our statements. Now let's say here Here if you see, my closing balance for the bank is 25,000. Okay, and this is 9,000. Now if you see my bank reconciliation in this case, it's saying 9,000. Okay, now we'll save this and we will go for June. This is the utility. Again we are taking it in the bank. We'll take it for June. June is here. Cash book. My cash book will be here. Transit. My transit account will be here. My unclaimed fund. Unclaimed fund is here. My previous reconciliation. I'll go to May. I will take my May reconciliation. I'll process it. I'll save the file. It will be in the June reconciliation. Save it. In the June reconciliation, it is 617 and it has just been created. So now we'll have now let's say in June my bank account should be 16,000. So I'll put as 16,000 here. I'll total it up. And I am having a negative of 325. So if you see here 325, I should be having 325 when my closing balance of the bank is 16,000. So if you see, this utility is reconciling 3 times the 3 bank reconciliation and giving the exact amount for which amount is lying where. If I say short data, I'll say it on the D. So now my 7,000, if you see my 1,075, it is lying in the cash book credit. Okay, now that means the bank has not debited us because not processed by the bank. In the transit account, in 3075, it is lying in transit account. We received the money from the customer, but we have not paid, and it is 9,000, and we have not paid to the beneficiary 3075. And in this amount, we have not processed it. In this 3 amount, it has been rejected, or it has been again sent back by the bank, but we have not still paid to the customer. Now I hope you my video is more clear on how the money exchange keeps the ledgers, and this is against as per the guidelines of the central bank. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.